So, welcome back, everyone. Yep, so that's right. This is about 33. Actually, I think it might be 32 or 33. But yeah, last time, so I got Stenar's hammer off camera.
Huh, I think.
Right now, I'm, of course, going through Mercer Frey's house in an attempt to find anything we can figure out.
Door!
And down here, we can get a unique weapon. This is, of course, named Shogun.
Huh? Anybody there? Nothing here after all. No!
stamped in the bank. It's like the dog brotherhood all over again.
We've scoured. Any luck on your end? Sure, if he gets his hands on them. You... Agreed. I've spoken to Carlia. Quickly. We have no time to lose. Whoa, lass. I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from? Until
Brynjolf,
next we meet, lass.
the time has come to decide Mercer's...
Aye, lass. And I've come...
We have to.
It's all true. Everything I...
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on Eagle, just outside of Riften. Beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path...
Wanted to say something to you.
Interest you in some marksman training?
I think we can trust Carlia.
I'm glad
Let's
you're
see
here.
what she's on about.
Yes. We've
use
come
some
to seek
practice.
the edge we... If you'll follow me, I'll try...
The burden of death approaches.
This way, please.
Hardly felt a thing. So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong? I'm almost here.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
He's just ahead. Please. This is... No.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return...
Aye. There's always a
What about you? Are you... Good. After I...
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the...
We'll speak when the oath is complete. We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprised me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time. Now that you've transacted the oath, Mercer, by doing this, well, yeah, once you realize the key can access these traits, good. If the key, as time passed, our luck would. Very true. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss.
I suggest you talk to
listen
Carlia
to him.
first. Listen, lass. Carlia and I, thanks to you,
It's quite
as a
rare to
result,
set out to return a
I've been
stolen
at it.
item to
I'm
its
good at what
rightful owner.
I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared. Well, we have a bit of an errand. Then it's this. Until then, I've been part. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
So this is going to be one of the final Thieves Guild quests. There will be one after this, and another one called Under New Management. That one I'm going to be doing off camera, or at least for the most part. Now, in order to fully become leader of the Thieves Guild, we of course have to complete 20 jobs, 5 in Solitude, 5 in Markarth, 5 in Whiterun, and 5 in Windhelm. And honestly, like, I'm just doing all this off camera just because it's easier to do. Yeah, so
Mercer's been here. I hope Brynjolf, and we have to catch up to him before it's... We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't wait to get my hands around that bastard's neck. Size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lad? Who's there?
Your life is far.
I hardly felt a thing.
okay, so you're gonna flip these 2 switches. We got one. The other one is over here. And you gotta be a little quick about it. You gotta be a little quick about it. And there's also kind of a move from that stage. There's one step ahead. Oh, oops.
Darkness.
Tear you apart!
This is where we saw Mercer. Mercer's here. I can feel it.
The stench. This place reeks. It's to the pavement.
Nightingale.
Give up!
I live another day.
You're sure.
What was that?
That's why I'm the best.
Darkness.
I heard something. Put up a fight!
Wait. I hear sound.
I bring death on you.
Seeing you. He's close. So small. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can.
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me?
So this honestly might be Thieves Guild
Brynjolf
thumbnail.
brought, and at that moment I knew it would end. What's Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything. When will you open your eyes and realize it's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as instead you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your
And
irksome
apparently that is a
companions.
reference
In the
to
meantime,
a
perhaps you
former
and
Roman
Brynjolf should get better
dictator,
acquainted.
Julius Caesar.
What's happening? I can't stop it.
When he said that the die is cast,
Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken
apparently
control of
Caesar said that.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
For those who don't know, Caesar was he was a dictator in ancient Rome. This was, of course, during the Roman Republic. So this was before the Roman Empire, because because the Roman so Roman Republic essentially began in I think 27 BCE, and he ended up dying. Caesar, I think, died in 40. Oh, nope, he died in 44. His murder's waiting for way to escape.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another
All
time.
that remains is to ensure the safe. I'm afraid it's when the skeleton. The only way to bring it back, it wasn't as a consequence. Brynjolf, and I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey. Take this with you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same.
I don't recognize the last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, How do you know of me? The King and Mercer Frey? I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite my only regret. Carlisle? I feared she'd befallen the same. Not from the moment I arrived. When Mercer stole. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebony. Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead. Death comes for you now.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with you. I wouldn't think of her, I assure you. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow. This is not... If you ever feel the need, be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life... The guild has welcomed... I only hope that this isn't... Why, perhaps... There are... We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves. And we're damn good at what we do.
Come to me with quiet. The citizen, the companion, get moving. I shudder to think what might happen if you're too late. What's the hurry? What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels? I think by now I've killed one of every living thing in Skyrim. Maybe time for a trip to Morrowind.
Okay, it's kind of ironic that we have to rescue Nazim. You better treat me nice after this.
Like we got ourselves a hero. Cannot best you.
Must have scared him off. Thank the divines. Let's move. I'm ever so grateful. Please, give my regard to the rest of the companions. Please, get me home.
Yes?
Get me home.
Good afternoon.
I mean, at least he's nice.
What brings you? So I hear. You brought on... Skjor was looking for you before. Talk to him before doing anything else.
Ah, there you... Yes, but it's not... We will speak more. I forget the door is hidden. but I will show you the way.
I think by now I've killed one of every living thing in Skyrim. Maybe time for a trip to Morrowind.
Are you prepared? This is no test, new blood. Mind yourself. I would hope you recognize Ayla, even in this form. She's agreed to be your forebear. We do this in secret because Kodlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift we've been granted. He thinks we've been cursed, but we've been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be a curse? So we take matters into our own hands. To reach the heights of the Companions, you must join with... Are you prepared to join your spirit with the Beast World, friend? Very well.
So we're gonna become a wolf.
Here.
So we essentially became a furry.
Over here. Yours was not an easy transformation, but we even have a... There's a path. The silver... We're going to... Lead on. Skior's already scouting ahead. I'll take my leave then. Someone there. Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after Skior charged in. You can taste the fear.
Over here!
There's a dead one, isn't there? Thought so. Nobody we know by the smell.
And so yeah, the Silverhand are the main antagonists of this quest line.
You're mine! Is someone there? Over here!
That's good. I'm looking at 95.
What was that?
Oh, actually, you can pick this up and give it to the blacksmith in Markarth.
We're getting close now. Be careful. Their leader is a tricky one. They call him the Skinner.
Come on! Just die already!
Victory is yours, I submit. Bastard. He was one of the... Get out of here. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will... Have you been... The Silver Hand... One group. Get it back. For the honor of us all.
It's really nice that
Told you! Give them the dogs, boys!
Oh, I'm actually gonna give a trigger warning for this one. This quest talks about dogfighting, and I know this is a bit of a sensitive subject towards him, so I would literally just skip the rest of the video if this could be a trigger.
Picked a bad time to get a little...
Thought I heard something. I cannot best you. You!
I think you're bleeding!
No, did not mean to hurt him. Are you kidding me? Would have been a perfect time to keep the skeleton key. If that was expert or lower, I would have been able. I would have been able. I would have been able to use a spell to automatically unlock it. Yeah, we're gonna be nice and really afraid of wolves. Wolves are adorable.
What was that? Time.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Okay, well, I'm getting close to the point where I'm gonna have to stop recording this one. I'm gonna try knocking out this dungeon real quick.
You picked a bad fight.
But more likely, we should be able to finish Anion's quest line in the next part. And so with that, I will start focusing on Dawnguard next, actually. This playthrough is getting close to wrapping up. Okay, well, now we're just gonna have to use clairvoyance. I'm gonna have to see if there's another way around. I really do not like this dungeon that much because it's really confusing. Yay. Whoa. Bandit's already dead. I'm gonna call it quits here because I have like less than 2 minutes left.